What's going on, everybody? Good evening. I'm gonna try to figure out what I want to do with news and updates. I love news and updates, and I love having it at 11 o'clock. However, there's so much news that comes in at 12, and I don't want to cover it at 12 because that's a weird time for me. So I might start covering it at 1 p.m. so that we can have a pile up of what is going on. And the reason why it will be 1 p.m. over here in the East Coast is because we're 3 hours ahead of California, where they do want to wait until they wake up to start spitting out the news. Or California is 3 hours behind us, whichever way you want to say it. So that's why I'm thinking about like permanently moving it to 1 p.m. but we're gonna keep seeing what's going on, because there was like I kept having a feeling we were gonna get some more news because it's a Thursday. We got some controller news. I have about 8 topics already written down. I want this to be way more accurate and more professional going forward. It's gonna help me out trying to get more game time, and knowing that I'm about to pick up more hours and have less time to play games anyway. So I do want to cover the news in the first half, and then in the second half I'm gonna play a game. Right now it's Monster Hunter, and I haven't actually beat the game yet. I rolled the credits, but that's not the end of the game. Let me go write that down on the topics for topic 9. Okay, that's great. Let me make sure everything's set. We're all good. Who the hell is Donnie D? I'm so confused, Briarios. Whatever. Hopefully you can give us some context on how your mind works, man. But I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. We're gonna continue. I got about 9 topics to go over today before we get into the gaming news. The gameplay of Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'll in the first portion of Monster Hunter Wilds gameplay, I'll just be doing a couple of the side quests, and then possibly trying to complete the remainder of the optional, which should be 1 or 2. Maybe I do one investigation tempered. I've hit a wall. I've hit a wall of creativity to create my armor, and also I think also creating new weapons. So that kind of sucks. So I already know that my character is definitely above 100, but I can't see it because I'm locked at level 4, rank 40. So I need to progress the story to unlock my rank. This is something that was on Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne that I kind of found annoying, because I knew I was higher and I couldn't actually see it until I passed the story, or quote unquote the challenge of the new monster that they're trying to feature in that portion of the story. But it is what it is. Let's talk about oh, that's what you guys talking about, the title. We're gonna be getting to around topic 5. Around topic 5. Let's get to topic 1. This will be our overview of news and updates. So topic 1, and this is confirmed, PS5 sells over 100,000 consoles in Japan. That is accompanied by Monster Hunter selling over 600,000 copies in Japan, making it the best-selling PS5 game sold in Japan. So those two topics are together, 1 and 2. Number 3, we may put visual aid on number 3. Just let me go see if we have it. But number 3 is a brand new black and white controller. So instead of a white and black controller like your traditional PlayStation controller, we have a white and black controller. I want to find a way to put that up. I'm pretty sure Frostbite sent us that gaming information. He did. He sent us that gaming information. But I want to get a good picture. Let me go get a good picture and we'll put it up soon. But there's a new Last of Us controller. Doesn't seem to be anything Last of Us related at all. It's just, I guess they wanted to make a brand new controller and that's what they did. Now it's gonna have different artwork on it. Symbols from The Last of Us. There might also be some symbols, like I saw a Naughty Dog symbol, and maybe even some symbols from Uncharted or Jak and Daxter. So that's what we have. So I'm going to send this off and we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. Oh, I might send this off right now. I'll put it over in the PlayStation Legion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Let me get that information in front of you guys right now. Cool. So I wanted to see if we could do something. So I changed something up in the stream. And for the rest of this stream, because I don't know, I just had some weird spider sense that we gotta have some problems. So as you can see on the stream, we don't have the chat on the screen. I just wanted to see how long it would take for a troll to come in here and say something, because I had the settings off today. So it's good to see that we were able to catch one troll. So we'll see if we can catch the rest of them. Let's go change, put the settings back on. The chat will remain off on the screen, and this is just more so you can see more of the footage, more of the gameplay and what's on screen without the chat getting in the way. If you guys want to send super chats, we can ring that out. That's cool, but other than that, yeah. We're gonna put the duration. The individual that's in the chat pretending to be me, you made your account in March. So when I switch this back to 11 days, it'll kick you out, and we're also gonna block you. I have a rule about making fake accounts. Don't come here with that. There we go. Have fun. If you're subscribed for 11 days, you'll be able to talk in the chat. We're not messing around with the trolls today. But thank you guys for falling for the trap. That one individual, thank you for falling for the trap. You made your account March 6, 2025, which was today. And now you won't be able to talk anymore. Okay. I do want to talk to the chat. However, I see you, Briarios. I see you, Gregory. I see you, Devontae Carter. Both Briario and Devontae Carter are mods and members. Gregory is a mod, a long-standing mod. I do want to talk to you guys and many other people about, Monster Hunter and Grand Theft Auto. One in the beginning of the year, the other one at the supposedly Grand Theft Auto is going to be at the other end of the year, this holiday season, and both of them in their hype meeting somewhat in the middle of the year with the Xbox showcase showing off Gears on PlayStation 5 and announcing Halo is also going to get PlayStation 5, along with Fable and all these other games that they're probably going to announce for PlayStation 5, because there is a lot of money to be made over here, and you can't make any money on Xbox. But I do want to talk about that later. That's topic 5. I think we're on topic 3 right now. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just get this screen off and show you the controller. And this is why I wanted to get rid of the chat so that you guys can clearly see it. So this is the brand new The Last of Us controller. Again, now it doesn't seem like all of it is going to be The Last of Us. There are some symbols on this controller that might be related to Uncharted. Let me see if I can. I mean, all these pictures are clear, but it's a little compressed. It looks nice. Do we need another controller? No. I don't feel like we do. There is a map there. That's definitely, that could be from, there's a Naughty Dog, a paw print. Yeah, it seemed like all of the symbols are from The Last of Us, but I would imagine it. Well, no. There's a Jack and Dexter orb, the egg orb. That's there. So maybe some other symbols are also from Uncharted, because there's one from Jack and Dexter. So that'll be interesting. That's pretty cool. Well, I think it's a dope controller. Didn't really need the announcement today. I wanted to know more other things, but again, Monster Hunter is taking over, so you kind of really don't need to share new information since you're just cruising. You're in cruise control PlayStation right now, just taking a cruise control W around the entire industry right now. They're winning when it comes to the United States. They're winning in Europe. They're winning in Japan. They're winning in China. Winning all around the world where it matters, and it's all thanks to Monster Hunter Wilds right now. It is the hottest fucking game out there right now. Splitgate just came out. I did see I saw a marketing for Splitgate in the Nintendo section of a Target when I was out today grocery shopping. So there is some marketing out there for a Splitgate that I saw, but the game is out today, so we'll probably get some more impressions. Monster Hunter did put out their first update, but that's really for events, and those events are kind of shitty. Still fun to do, but it's really, after credit scroll, there's a lot more to do. Like, I feel like such a noob because I am taking my sweet time, although I'm playing this game almost non-stop. There's some people that know life this on a higher level than I ever could. And it's awesome. It just really shows that how many people really love this game. So again, just going over this, PS5 sold over 100,000 consoles in Japan during the week of Monster Hunter, and Monster Hunter was able to sell 600,000 copies of the game on PlayStation 5 in Japan, making it the PS5's best-selling game in Japan for all time. It has the all-time record. So again, that's just in Japan. Okay, let me be very specific. It's just in Japan that Monster Hunter has sold over 600,000 copies on the PS5, making it the PS5's best-selling game in Japan. and selling over 100,000 copies in just the same week of Monster Hunter. 100,000 consoles in the week that Monster Hunter launched is pretty impressive. Because, you know, even though the Nintendo Switch has been out for a very long time, it normally still and sometimes gives PlayStation 5 a competitive race over there as far as people wanting to buy the handheld over the console. Monster Hunter was the deciding factor, and I've thought about this a lot. And some people can say I'm wrong. Some people, you know, they're going to definitely agree. If Nintendo never wanted to do this blue ocean strategy, we would be sitting in 2025 with Monster Hunter Wilds also on a Nintendo platform. But because they wanted to be cheap on the hardware side, you know, 7 years ago, now 7 years in the future, you find out that that system really is weak. You know, and developers are not going to bother with that shit. The Switch 2 will probably be much, much different. But they could have definitely been sharing some prosperity with Monster Hunter Wilds if the Nintendo Switch was powerful enough. Yes, I understand. There's a great possibility that Monster Hunter Wilds will be on the Nintendo Switch 2, but by that time, the game will have been out for majority of this year. So again, it's a missed opportunity. It's something that they're gonna have to deal with. PlayStation definitely sees that opportunity, marketing wise. Also, again, financially benefiting from this game pretty much. I know it's on PC, I know it's on Xbox, but majority of the sales, it's pretty evident that they came from PlayStation. So again, big win. You know, just another game proving that PlayStation gamers buy games. So I want to go to our next topic. I'm on Discord. Work for me, buddy. Because we got about 9 topics and I think we're down on 3. We're past 3. We went over the controller. Number 4. Oh, there we go. Monster Hunter Wilds will definitely help the PS5 sell 5 million additional copies. Now, we just got done talking a little bit about that, but I definitely stand by that statement. I said that before the game came out. I'm saying that now that we see that it's actually selling like a motherfucker. That game is doing huge numbers. Now, when it comes to gaming, things that are recommended, obviously Monster Hunter. But the top live games right now, just on YouTube alone, is PUBG Mobile in India. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. I think that's also around India. But come outside of the India mobile market games, and you focus on games that are not ones that you never heard of or you don't play. Monster Hunter leads the charge. It's above Minecraft. It's above Grand Theft Auto 5. It's above Free Fire, which is another cell phone game. Another fucking cell phone game right there. PUBG Mobile, Marvel Rivals, League of Legends. Like, right, Monster Hunter is above all of this. And again, mobile, other countries also. So, again, that is huge. Now, maybe I'm not being fair to Monster Hunter because I'm checking it almost a week after it came out, but it's still pretty massive that people are still watching the game, and it's still doing very well when it comes to reception, despite PC. I feel like the PC community have found a workaround recently on how to unpack some files so they could get a stable performance. So that's good for them. So now they can continue to play the game. A lot of PC fans on the content creator side, content creators, they normally have pictures like this, gameplay, a picture of themselves, normally looking surprised or pretending to be surprised with their mouth open. Yeah, content creators, right? a lot of them are definitely hopping on the Monster Hunter bandwagon. But it is good because a lot of people watch them, and a lot of people watching them, they will see what's hot and they will hop onto it too. And again, this is the same thing that happened with Helldivers 2 last year. It was just so much excitement around watching people play the game that people ended up buying the game. So again, content creators are doing their part, and we're going to see what happens with Split Fiction. Quite possibly we're going to have that same effect. I personally, I may be the only person in the world thinking this, but me personally, I think Split Fiction should at least try to market the game, seeing as though that they come out not even a week after Monster Hunter has been on the market. So that's, again, just my personal opinion here. But I think that they should have waited. Just like Assassin's Creed is. I think that Assassin's Creed coming out February 20th is good enough to break away from Monster Hunter. Again, you will have the fallout of Monster Hunter. So the game is hot now. People are watching these content creators play the game. Maybe these people have not decided to pick it up the first week, but they'll pick up the second, third week. And they will start posting videos and they will start enjoying the game. And that could be challenging to try to get more people talking about Assassin's Creed than Monster Hunter in the next 2 to 3 weeks, when the second wave of first adopters grab on the Monster Hunter. So this is just something strategically you have to look at. I've been analyzing this on this YouTube channel for many years, and I've been right on so many occasions when it comes to these strategic moves by game developers on when and where they release their game, and how them releasing their game next to another game could hurt their game, or if they're the stronger one, they could hurt that game. So I think in this case, Monster Hunter is a huge IP right now. Assassin's Creed is a huge IP and always has been, but some people are frustrated. We could say 1%, but if I be honest, people gotta jump on me, so I would say like 30% of people are a little bit upset with Assassin's Creed on storytelling aspects of the new game. We will see if they power through it and buy it anyway. I've didn't like some decisions that movies or TV shows made, and then I still went out and watched that shit anyway. So it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. I think that Assassin's Creed is in the safe area. Split Fiction, I think this will be a fun game. I think like people playing that on Switch is gonna be great. We do have to talk about the analysis. Let me go see where that was. Grand Theft Auto. Xbox fans are upset about Forza. Assassin's Creed Shadows, buy or skip. Split Fiction. Let's mix up the next 4 topics. We'll push Grand Theft Auto to the end of our news and updates coverage. And so we'll talk about Xbox fans upset about Forza Horizon 5 going to PS5. Not much to really say. They are pretty upset. From what I'm hearing, they want an equivalent exchange. They want... Let me plug this up. They want either Spider-Man or something else. They believe that they should get a game because Xbox is giving all their games away. When someone wins the war, they take what they want. You get what I'm saying? They don't give away things, they take it. And how pissed off you are about the term the console war shows how immature you are. But you know, in the console war or the console race, depending on how you want to use it, the corporate, they use console race now. We still use console war. It's completely different from when Sega, Nintendo, and PlayStation were doing it, where it was the console war, and we took over that during the Xbox 360 versus PS3. So then the console war was more on a fanboy side, and the console race was something that you would hear the industry use. Either way, PlayStation has been beating Xbox for a very long time, and the only real reason that games from Xbox are coming to PlayStation instead of Xbox just leaving the gaming industry is because Microsoft had the bright idea that they can never get gamers to buy an Xbox on PlayStation. They can never switch the market share ever again. They were lucky enough to do it with the Xbox 360, and it never happened again. The one time they won, or they were winning, was only because they had PlayStation gamers on the Xbox 360. And I can guarantee you, I know a lot of PlayStation gamers that owned an Xbox 360. A lot. And it was because of you guys that Xbox looked like they were winning that generation. If the PS2 legendary gamers never picked up an Xbox 360, they would have never seemed like they were winning. So after that, PlayStation gamers never drove their asses to buy an Xbox system ever again in that way. And 2 generations in a row, Xbox financially lost in comparison to PlayStation when it comes to Game of the Years, when it comes to the greatest games, when it comes to being the most attractive system, when it comes to being the most popular system. Xbox lost in all demographics in almost all countries. So now Microsoft's looking at it like, well, these PlayStation guys, they do buy games. Like, they're keeping the industry running. They're buying more games than our guys. Maybe if we put our games over there, they'll buy them. So they threw us 4 shitty games last year. And even though they were shitty, there was such a huge install base over here that those games actually sold and they actually made money for Microsoft. So Microsoft was like, fuck it. If Call of Duty doesn't bring PlayStation guys back to Xbox, even though it's still available on their platform, then we might as well just bring everything over there. I think Call of Duty not bringing anybody new to the Xbox ecosystem last year was the last straw for Microsoft, because this was the plan for Phil Spencer. If we acquire Activision, we will get PlayStation fans to buy an Xbox, because either we will take Call of Duty from PlayStation, or they think we will take Call of Duty from PlayStation. And by default, they will buy a Xbox console, so they don't have to deal with that. Well, when everybody saw that these games were still available on PlayStation, they did not buy an Xbox. 1 second, I gotta go check something. Okay, I'm back. I want to read off some of the chats on, again, just the one successful generation. Again, I know a lot of people don't like to talk about the 360. It's like, hey, we won, drop it. No, you didn't win. You won like 2.5. The first 2.5 years were really, really good for Xbox 360. And then PlayStation got on the ball in 2000. In 2009 and 10, and it was just over after that. PlayStation made a successful, knowledgeable, history recording comeback, which made the way for people to trust PlayStation again, and that's why they had no problem switching over to the PS4. Yes, the marketing of Shia Yoshida, this is how you share a game, things like that. But other than that, people started to trust PlayStation based on their record towards the second half, if you will, of the PS3 generation. Gregory says, show me a Metaphor controller and I'm sold. I don't know if they're going to do that. Sega has been in bed with Xbox for a long time, so if you do see a Metaphor controller, it might end up being an Xbox controller, not a PlayStation controller, until Sega stops flirting with Microsoft. Again, seeing the way things have turned out, it kind of looks like it's kind of pointless for Sega to have done what they've done, but it is what it is. Devontae Carter, you say I work part-time at GameStop, and this past weekend alone, one after one, people were buying PS5 copies and PS5s and copies of Monster Hunter. Yeah, I definitely believe my statement. By July or before July, I think that there will be 5 million consoles sold that are PS5. Before July or in July, we will get that announcement. And that will be thanks to Monster Hunter. There will be other games, but Monster Hunter will be driving the majority of those sales, because the majority of those console sales are in a small section of when the game came out, which is last week, this week, and next week. And damn, like, it's the best place to play Monster Hunter. As we already know, and I've talked about multiple times, we have the marketing on our side, and it's just fucking crazy. Like, everywhere you turn, it's marketed, but only for PlayStation, and I love it. They deserve that. It's the birthplace of Monster Hunter, which I said on Twitter earlier this morning. There would be no Monster Hunter without PlayStation 2 and PSP. There would be no Monster Hunter without PlayStation 2 and PSP. Gregory, thanks for tuning in while you're at work, man. So, back to it. Yeah, I definitely believe Monster Hunter will be at 5 million. Monster Hunter Wilds is going to drive 5 million additional PlayStation 5s to be sold because of the popularity and greatness of that game. We said we're going to switch Grand Theft Auto until Split Fiction and move Split Fiction and Assassin's Creed topics up. We've talked about Xbox fans being mad about Forza. Another reason is that Forza will play better on PS5 Pro than Xbox Series X, which we were told that the PS5 Pro would have such a minimal upgrade that the Xbox Series X would still beat it in performance. And we see that to be a lie. So we're done with that. I think we should start on Assassin's Creed and then cover Split Fiction after Assassin's Creed, and then we'll end our news and updates with Grand Theft Auto, talking about how that's going to help sell the PlayStation 5. It's pretty self-explanatory, but there are some more details that I currently have on how it will happen. Okay. So first of all, I want to get some gameplay up. There's not a lot of gameplay. A lot of it's from content creators and stuff like that. I want to add this in to our first half of the news and updates coverage, right? All of this is going to be in the news and updates. We're not going to make like multiple micro topics. This is going to be one news and update section, and we're going to cover it real quick. So, I can confirm that Expedition 33 demos were sent out to content creators and journalists, and they have played the game. and there will be a media blowout day. I don't know when that day is because I am not one of the chosen few that got the opportunity to play that demo. The demo will not be available to the public as far as I know, but content creators and journalists were giving a demo where they could play a certain bit of the game, and I saw a couple of their impressions on Twitter, and they seemed to like it very much. So maybe sometime next week you'll start to see gameplay. It could be, well, I mean, I wanted it to be today, but people announced that they finished it today and that videos will be up soon. So I think we should be looking at Monday. I think that the Kojima show, his little podcast thing, I think that's this Sunday. There won't be a Sunday show at 2 p.m. because I leave work exactly at 2 p.m. So I'm not even going to try to set one for that day. Let's just cover a little. Let's go see if we have a new gameplay. If we have any new gameplay. So, you know, again, it was said that the game got leaked, but they are going to protect the fuck out of this investment. Whether the people are claiming the game's woke or whatever. Anything that they believe could damage the reputation of Assassin's Creed Shadows. I know that Ubisoft lawyers, I know that Ubisoft themselves are in complete defense mode and attack mode. They are going to make sure that this game sells good. That is one thing that I have seen around the industry and around the gaming community when it comes to Assassin's Creed over the last 2 weeks. They are making sure that you see the best of the game and you're not even thinking about anything bad of the game. So we will see what that means. There's still not a lot of gameplay to go on. I mean, I really wish there was, but there's not. So we're just going to go take a look at the gameplay from 8 months ago. I really wish that Ubisoft was a little bit more transparent. What Monster Hunter did with 3 opportunities to play the beta was very well done. Also, transferring at least your character over to the final game, that was a great pro-consumer move. Ubisoft's not used to releasing demos, so I kind of understand the mystery of you finding out the story and everything. But the weirdest thing here is that when you allow journalists and content creators to come to Ubisoft Montreal or wherever they came to play the game. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so look, man, it's a lot of games coming out, and it's a lot of, you know, not every game developer is going to be able to make a demo. Not every game developer wants to make a demo. Not every game developer wants to make a beta. I believe that it's a way to market your game, and you need to dictate how long or short the beta or demo is, and obviously make sure that it's not spoiling too much of the game. Some people will freeload off of a demo or a beta. I've seen it, especially demos. We all used to do it back in the day with the demo disc. I lived off a demo disc for a while before picking up any of the games from the demo disc. I was playing Uncharted, the demo on PS3, for almost a whole year before actually deciding to get the game. So I understand that is something that developers think about. Oh, well, they will just play the demo and they'll never buy the game. You know, well, you have to make it good enough. Like Final Fantasy 16, you made a good demo. You allow people to continue where they left off. Like, these are good things. So, again, it's all about how you do it. I'm not ever going to expect Ubisoft to do it, but again, their lack of gameplay that they want to show us is a little bit worrying for me. Not for anybody else, just me. That is my personal opinion, and my personal opinion alone. I want to see somebody just play the game. I don't want anything to be orchestrated. I don't want anything to be cut or edited. Just show someone playing the game. We've seen stuff like this with God of War 2018 at E3. We've seen something like that with the first gameplay showing of Ghost of Tsushima. They're just playing a game. No strings attached, just playing the game. Things that are believable. Astro Fanboy, by the way, Astrobot Fanboy, you said, I hit Hunter rank 75, 25 more to go before I can craft better jewels. Oh, okay, you're trying to make it to Master rank, I'm guessing Master rank 100. So I'm stuck at Master rank 40, but when I do start playing Monster Hunter in a little bit, I won't be going after any of the story parts. But I will do some side quests and stuff. But I do have to do some story parts, or I will not be able to even get to what you guys are doing. Harlem PS Gamer, you said you downloaded Dragon Age, but I'm still going through Jedi Survivor. Nice. I think that I might be a little biased, but I think that Jedi Survivor is better than Dragon Age, because of the action, the pacing, and a little bit of the freedom of exploration. But I do love Dragon Age Inquisition. I feel like that was their high point. It was downhill from there. A lot of other people say Dragon Age Origins 1 or 2 was like a high point, but I really liked Inquisition and what they were able to do with that. But after the performance of Dragon Age Veilguard, I don't think we're getting any Dragon Age for the rest of our lives. I think they're done with that. We will probably never see a new Dragon Age ever. And if we do, it's going to be severely downgraded with a low-ass budget. Ice Queen Gaming, what's going on? You paid $60 for it? Well, damn. Sorry about that. Okay. I've heard something similar to that. What I wish is that they would have given us the opportunity to play Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age Origins 2 or Dragon Age 2 on modern day consoles. They should have at least ported those over or remastered them. Why they haven't done that, I do not know. I also want to kind of wrap up our news and updates here. And I do want to confirm a report / rumor. We're hearing that the Gears of War collection will not have a multiplayer mode when it ships on PlayStation, and maybe when it ships on Xbox, but it will have a co-op mode. There's no word if the co-op will be cross-play, but it probably will be. But yeah, that's what we're hearing from a report / rumor, is that the Gears of War collection will be announced and shown off at the next Xbox event this summer, but it won't have the multiplayer from Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. It kind of makes sense. I just don't think Xbox has that many people to do a remaster of 3 of Gears of War's multiplayer and also bring those servers back or make new servers for that. I just don't see them doing that. So Afro told me the story is really good for the early Gears of War games, and that the co-op is good. So I'll take his word on that. I am planning on picking that up. Forza, no. Afro's picking that up, but for me, nah. That asking price, nah, I'm good. Fable, that'll probably be a day one, but I do have to see if they have a character creation. If not, that'll be a skip. Don't think we're going to see Sunset Overdrive, but if we do, that'll be awesome. There's been a new time trial level added to Astrobot, which I have still not completed. This time, you get to save Sir Galahad from the Order 1886. So, you know, there is an Order 1886 representative on Astrobot, which is pretty interesting. It's crazy. You said early Gears is why you brought an Xbox, and they're about to put those games on PlayStation, and it's going to play better on PlayStation. Yeah, you know what's funny though? Let me see how many more topics we got before we, because it's gonna be a long news and update segment, but it will only be one timestamp for news and updates, so you guys gonna have to dig through it. Can't do the micro topics anymore. We did that. By the way, the question here for the Assassin's Creed is: Are you picking it up or not? Are you guys picking this up or not? So you guys can tell me in the comment section. I don't think there's any other major questions before we cover the last few topics. Okay. We're just gonna do a buy or skip. You can say buy if you're gonna buy it, or skip if you plan on skipping it. And that is the day one question. So we're done with that. Let's go to the Split Fiction Digital Foundry analysis. Then we'll wrap up our news and update segment with the Grand Theft Auto question, which won't have a poll because it's pretty much a statement. Let's go down to Digital Foundry again. So this is what I know going into this video. What I know going into this video is that Digital Foundry confirms that the PS5 Pro version of the game is native 4K. Again, I was told by PC fans that PlayStation 5 can't do native 4K at 60 frames per second. That was false. It's always been false. We tried to tell them, but they didn't want to fucking listen. Digital Foundry has confirmed this multiple times, but they still don't want to fucking listen. So let me go. I'm gonna mute my. Well, no. I'm just gonna turn this down to 7 right here. Background music, and then
and A Way Out. And before that, when working under Starbreeze, they developed Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. But It Takes Two was actually
broadly speaking, not speaking to any particular platform, but I was playing on Series X primarily, is that like it is an Unreal Engine game. They talk about UE5, but I don't really think there's any strong visual signs of UE5.
No.
Like, I don't think there's any use of metahuman or lumen or nanite, but I also don't think there's any real need for that because, you know, the characters look good and animate effectively, and the lighting looks quite good, I think, as well. That they appear to be using some big GI solution, which works pretty well. A lot of the environments are on the smaller side as well there, so it's like they don't really need like this gigantic systemic lighting system for their open world game. What they have here works perfectly well, I think. There's also not really, looking through my footage, there's not really any asset pop-in. I'm not sure what kind of LOD system they have or don't have there, but the environments, even in like really busy and fast sequences, there's no real like super visible LOD pop-in that would be super obnoxious, and everything is still pretty detailed. I'd also note that it's like an 85 gigabyte game, which I thought was quite large for a game of this potential scope here. So they seem to have put a lot of data into those assets, at least, in terms of keeping the quality up. But I think in general, and
we're gonna go to what matters. Let's go to the performance,
which is kind of like what that original pitch was for the console, if you remember that. Although back then,
by the way, I want to get the soundbite because I can't find it in this video because their video is too long. So let me just go find the soundbite. And I believe Lucci Sky had donated that one to us. So big shout out to Lucci Sky. He hit me up with that information not too long ago. So here it is.
And they're pretty good. Starting at the top, actually, is the PS5 Pro, the Professional, which seems to run at native 4K. We did, a bunch of different counts on this one, and it always came out to 4K. The base PS5, then, along with Xbox Series X, both seem to target 1800p. So, also quite high and very sharp, I would say. On the low end, then, you have Xbox Series S, which comes in at 1080p, but given the platform and the excellent performance otherwise, and parity in terms of visual quality, I think that's a perfectly acceptable number to hit. And they're pretty good. Starting at the top, actually, is the
So the PS5 Pro version of this game is native 4K, and we're going to go take a look at the performance to confirm what systems are doing.
Really much of a story here. The performance is 60 frames per second on the consoles. It's extremely stable. I was not able to produce any drops on any of the platforms. which is a rare thing, especially for a game that is largely split screen based and has a lot of often unpredictable sort of things happening. It's very over the top, and yet it maintains that performance throughout. So you get that great image quality, great performance, and good visuals. Yeah, there's definitely some nitpicks one could take at things like, character rendering and all that, but it is intentionally stylized, and like I think we said, it really does deliver exactly seemingly on the vision that the artists and creators envisioned here. And it just works, as Jensen might say. Now, yeah. I did also test the PC version a bit more, not too in-depth though, unfortunately. We did not have time for this. Alex was away as well, so I only have access to a higher-end PC here, and it does have a shader compilation step.
You're keeping tabs on me. Call it professional curiosity.
Get off of this.
Which you do want to see with Unreal Engine. And it does seem to handle most of them. I did get a couple tiny stutters during the introduction sequences on camera. In fact, I was able to max everything out, set the resolution to 150% scaling over 4K, and was still getting 120 frames per second locked without anything like frame generation, which is not even an option, by the way. And I actually think frame generation would probably be really weird for a split screen game. I'm not sure. I don't know what would happen. It could be, yeah. So I was really impressed with the general performance on the PC game as well. And what makes the PC version really fun to me is that it does allow you to use mouse and keyboard for one of the players. And in fact, I almost wonder if, I don't know if Windows even allows this, but if you could plug in 2 mice and 2 keyboards and it could differentiate them. I didn't test that, but you could play with mouse keyboard for one player, gamepad for the other, or 2 gamepads, whatever you want. But I thought that just felt fun, and that was interesting. So
yeah.
Well, that was a simple one. 17 minutes long, and that's only because they talked about PS5, PS5 Pro, PC, and Xbox Series X and S in a whole video. He did a great job. That's one of my favorite guys from Digital Foundry. That's one of the guys that, for the best part, he gets straight to the point, and we can get the information and verification we need. I don't own the game, so I can't really do a test on that. For my special, I can do a test on Monster Hunter. We can do a test on all these other games that I got, which, again, there was Final Fantasy 16, which had some problems that I can go and test. It was not a stable game on a PS5. It didn't mean it was a bad game. It just wasn't a stable game. Here's my backlog. So, no. It's over here in the first and second part of the game. Cool. Final Fantasy is not over here. What the fuck is Final Fantasy? RPGs plus, JRPGs plus. Okay. So Final Fantasy's over here. Again, another game I do want to test out with this TV and VRR and the PS5 Pro will be Kingdom Hearts. I know, right? Kingdom Hearts. I would definitely want to test out Kingdom Hearts 3. It was using Unreal Engine, and I thought it was a beautiful game, by the way. I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was amazing. I dropped that game multiple times, and I don't know why. It's just, it's as awesome and beautiful as it is, it's not Kingdom Hearts 2. It is not Kingdom Hearts 1, and maybe I kind of lost that magic and the fact that you have to buy DLC to include the Final Fantasy characters kind of rubbed me the wrong way for a very long time. And now that I'm thinking about it, now I understand why I drop this game all the time. But once I buy that DLC, whenever it's on sale, and I justify that purchase, then I'll probably go back to Final Fantasy. Let's see, what else was unstable in the JRPG section? Just Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth, and PS5 Pro made that work very, very well. It's a weird thing because Final Fantasy 16 is supposed to be over here. Did I add this in? Let me go see if I had this. Nope. Pokemon type games I'm supposed to add that one Final Fantasy. Yeah, there it is. World of Final Fantasy is like a Pokemon style game. Add this. Okay, and then I add Final Fantasy 16, 2 JRPGs plus. Cool. So I know that wasn't stable. Rise of the Ronin. I truly do not want to re-download that game. I don't know if that got a dedicated pro patch or what. I know that Digital Foundry and nobody else talks about the performance, but I guess that it's amazing on PS5 Pro, especially with a good VRR TV or a great one. We'll figure that out later. Okay. So we're done with that. I think we're on our last topic. We got 65% of the people in the chat that have voted so far said they are buying Assassin's Creed Shadows. I will not be one of those people, but I do have to admit it looks great. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be best on PlayStation 5 Pro from what I've already seen. And who knows? I might pick it up later. I might pick it up day one. But that's just a huge might. Again, I'm going to show one more this game one more time, and we're going to talk about Grand Theft Auto. Let's make sure we covered everything. We covered that. We covered that. We covered Assassin's Creed. We covered Split Fiction Digital Foundry analysis. Grand Theft Auto is not going to be a part of the news and updates because we've taken so much time already in the first hour for news and updates. So Grand Theft Auto will be outside of news and updates for our timestamp. So if you are listening to this, you're going to probably switch over to the next timestamp. We're just going to cover one more thing real quick, and that will be a game I'm looking forward to because it reminds me so much of God of War. And I was also thinking about Blade today. Like Blade, the video game that was announced for Xbox. And I thought it was pretty interesting. Because it's definitely coming to PlayStation 5 day one, and Xbox fans continued to tell us that that was not going to happen. What's Blade of Darkness? Blade of Darkness isn't the same as Blade of Fire, right? Nope. Looks cool. So again, we're taking a look at Blade of Fire. Now, Blade of Fire has a PlayStation Plus discount by 10%. That brings your total up to $53.99 plus tax. It's probably going to be $55 anyway. So you're pretty much getting like $5 off after taxes. We're going to go take a look at this trailer. I'm very, very addicted to this game, and I do want you guys to see it. I think that a lot of you guys are going to like this game. I'm looking at this to pick up day one. Again, I don't think I need to see reviews. The gameplay speaks for itself, and I believe the PS5 Pro will be able to handle this game just fine. But I'm looking to pick this up day one. This is Blades of Fire. I'm not getting paid to advertise this game. I am not trying to advertise this game. I am here to talk to you guys about some great games, and this is a game that I look at to be great. I know how many people love God of War 2018 as well as God of War Ragnarok, and it seems like this game carries that spirit. Now, recently I've been told by some gamers that this game is made by the people that brought us Lords of the Shadow, Castlevania games, which I really love those games. And I can see the spirit of that, but also the spirit of God of War 2018 as well as Ragnarok. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, gameplay wise, and I think the story looks to be fun and not bare bones. So I can't wait. Again, enemy designs in some cases are like straight out of Elden Ring and Bloodborne and stuff like that. But everything else is really giving me God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok vibes, which is really good, by the way. I really like that. I also like that your main character is a blacksmith. But yeah, this looking like a straight fucking day one buy. No skip right here. I'm gonna keep my eyes on it, make sure everything's right. But from what we're seeing, it looks like a straight day one buy. It looks like the main boss or the bad guy is a sexy demon woman. So there's that.
You're here to kill me.
Forge Your Legend. May 22nd, 2025. Thoughts? Before we move on to Grand Theft Auto, thoughts? Oh yeah, Kojima did the Lords of the Shadow 1 and somebody else did. So the people that did part 2 are the people that made this one. So people that made Lords of the Shadow part 2 are the people that, the developers that are making this one. Now they're under a new studio obviously, but that's what they're making. Yeah, 505, they've been publishing some really good bangers, man. They really helped a lot with No Man's Sky, and you see how that ended up turning out when they took over the publishing for No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky really turned shit around at that point, and it became a great fucking game, you know. So when I see 505, I can actually trust them. It's taken a long time, many years, but I do trust them, and I know them. Okay, let's talk about some Grand Theft Auto 5 and what it's going to do for the PlayStation 5. And if you do have Monster Hunter Wilds and you're available, if you're not available, don't worry. We can find some time later this evening. But if you are available and you have Monster Hunter Wilds, I can help you out a little bit. If you're not farther than me, if you are farther than me, then I got a lot to catch it up to do. So that kind of sucks. But I'm not trying to rush through the game, but I am feeling like I need to rush through the game because everybody else is like super fucking high. They are no-lifing the shit out of that game. Like, no lie. They are addicted. I thought I was addicted to Monster Hunter. Man, they are they're putting me in my place. I tell you that. They are putting me in my place. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer is now sitting at 243 million views. 243 million views. That's what the trailer is. I believe that out of 243 million views, PlayStation can get enough consoles sold because of Grand Theft Auto 6. This is what I'm saying. That will drag it past the 100 million consoles sold threshold. And that will happen. Again, in the first part of the year with Monster Hunter Wilds, and the second part of the year with Grand Theft Auto 6, that will happen. I'm going to turn off my Elgato's music and turn my TV low because they do have copyrighted music. Even though I like that they got a song that most people don't really know and they made it so cool to listen to. And it fits everything and it gets you hype. Especially when the old lady says, look who's back. Like, bro, I don't know about how they paced that with the song and how they were looking at her through social media and then she said that and it was just like, oh my god, I just got chills when she said look who's back. I was like, damn, I'm like, bro, day one, I gotta get this shit. Man, look. I know everybody gonna play Grand Theft Auto. I know, like, people could say, hey, that's casual, like, everybody's gonna play it. I understand. I agree. Like, some people only play Grand Theft Auto and they don't touch anything else. In my personal opinion, that's pretty fucking casual. You don't care about any other game. But it makes me a casual gamer when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, bro, I got a hoodie made. I still have the hoodie in my closet. I got a fucking hoodie made. I was freaking out like I've never freaked out ever in all of my life. Like, Grand Theft Auto can make all of us casual because we're all going to drop all these other games and only play that one game for a very, very, very long time. I am ready. My body is fucking ready. I am fucking hype. This is no fucking exaggeration. I am hype. I understand why this trailer has so many views. I'm just saying, man, the pacing, the visuals, the music, jeez. They know how to put on a fucking show. And they grab the attention of the entire gaming industry and community. Bro, when they put out that the game is available for pre-orders, just that announcement is going to kill games that are currently out. This game does not have to be in our hands to kill other games. Oh, this shit is so fucking crazy, bro. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm fucking ready. I'm ready. Coming 2025. That game better be coming 2025. That game, bro. I gotta watch that shit again, bro. Shit. Let's talk. Grand Theft Auto, in my personal opinion, it's going to be the reason why PlayStation goes past 100 million consoles. Monster Hunter is going to do a lot. It's going to help a lot, but Grand Theft Auto is going to carry it past 100 million consoles sold with the quickness. Like, the amount of people that still have a PS4 and have not found a reason to pick up a PS5 will quickly find a reason to pick up a PS5. Monster Hunter is one of those reasons, like, hey, I play Monster Hunter World. I love that. Well, if I want to play WoW, I need a PS5. And it's going to be the same thing. Well, I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 on my PS4. But if I want to play Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm going to need a PS5. So, like, that right there in itself is so simple, but, man, is it working? Look at what Monster Hunter is doing right now financially. Selling most of all their copies on PlayStation. And along with that, people are picking up a system. It is a system seller. Yes, it may be multi-platform, but it is a system seller. Grand Theft Auto is going to be a PlayStation 5 system seller. It does not matter if it's on Xbox. Because let me tell you a secret. They don't buy games over there. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes, as I always say. That is my catchphrase. Yeah. Let me go drink some. I shouldn't have said that. Nice bottle of Game Pass. Let me drink this. Oh, that's good. Good old Game Pass. Oh, yeah. That's good. I hit the spot. Okay. Like I was saying, let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this discussion and why it's going to be a singular timestamp. Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be similar to Monster Hunter. And I want to show you why. So first of all, let me watch that later again. And let me set this to my favorites. And let me see. I get some notifications. I don't know if that's red alerts or not. What's going on? Just got some notifications. Hold on. Let me see what happened. I know it's a Thursday, so what's going on? Accessories. Somebody post a picture of the controller. No. Something else. Gaming news. Dual path. A current posted this just a minute ago. Okay, a current. We'll go take a look at it. Thank you, man. Thank you. We were just talking about this. This is good. This is good. Anything else here? No? Okay. We gotta go backtrack the Assassin's Creed a little bit. But right now, we're just gonna go try the YouTube thing. And I'm gonna see if we can try to force a trailer. We may not be able to, but you guys know that the marketing for Monster Hunter is with PlayStation. And that is one of the things I'm trying to get across. Fuck it. So the marketing is with PlayStation for Monster Hunter, right? And it looks like they're playing Monster Hunter right there. Oh, okay. There's the controller trailer. They actually have the Last of Us controller trailer. So we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It must have been right here. There it is. Okay. So we're going to go over here. Now at the end, this is just giving you a similar of what sample of what's might going to happen with Grand Theft Auto. So let's talk about it. Let's have that discussion right now. So when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, it will probably automatically PlayStation will automatically get the marketing rights. This is why they would automatically get the marketing rights. Grand Theft Auto started on PlayStation. And this is a very interesting thing that's going on here. Grand Theft Auto started with PlayStation, and Monster Hunter started with PlayStation. Monster Hunter this year is carrying PlayStation in the first half, and the second half, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to carry PlayStation. Again, both of those IPs started on PlayStation, and when they were out, when they first started, they were PlayStation exclusives. PlayStation can tap into nostalgia in marketing that Xbox can't. And even if they want to say, hey, remember, we had Grand Theft Auto 4, Ballad of Gay Tony, and Lost in the Dam game DLC first because we paid for it. No, it won't go over well. Like most people purchased Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation before they even liked Xbox. Before they even acknowledged Xbox, they were playing Grand Theft Auto on a PlayStation system. Whether it was the early Grand Theft Autos that appeared on the PlayStation 1, or we're talking about Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas on the PlayStation 2. When you think about Grand Theft Auto, you're thinking about PlayStation. When you think about Monster Hunter, you think about PlayStation. Why? Well, they started on those platforms. They started on PlayStation. I heard ignorant Xbox fans, not a lot, just the crazy ones, the super crazy ones, believe that Microsoft and Phil Spencer would pay Take-Two to acquire Take-Two, and then by default put Grand Theft Auto on Game Pass and also take over the marketing. That won't happen. People, listen, Take-Two wants to sell copies of this game. They know Game Pass will hurt this game financially. They want to make all of their money back literally in the same day, and they will. They will probably make all their money back as soon as they open the pre-orders that very day, within hours. But there is no world where Grand Theft Auto does not, where PlayStation doesn't get the marketing for Grand Theft Auto. There is no world. After what just happened with Monster Hunter, Rockstar is looking at PlayStation. If they haven't already made the decision behind our backs, they're like, yeah, we're going to make that. Yeah. Yeah, you can have the marketing. At least they won't have to worry about it too much, you know? Like it'll be Grand Theft Auto, like Rockstar doing some marketing just like Capcom, and then the rest of it will be on PlayStation. And just at the end, you put the PlayStation tag, which they've been using this similar tag, blue wallpaper, Monster Hunter available now, or exclusive pre-order details on PlayStation 5. Put an image of PlayStation 5 and call it there. Call it a day. Make sure that it runs best on PlayStation 5. Make sure it has a PS5 Pro enhancement mode. And then you're fucking done. You're good. That's it. But there is no world where Xbox gets the marketing over PlayStation. This game is only launching on 2 platforms. And one of them is dead. One of these platforms is going to severely be benefited by the release of the game. The other one, no one's going to care. Yes, people are going to buy Grand Theft Auto on Xbox. Let's get something straight. But people are not going to go run out and buy an Xbox to play Grand Theft Auto. No, they're going to run out and get a PlayStation to play Grand Theft Auto. Because along with the marketing, they're probably going to get a bundle. Monster Hunter currently has a console bundle in Japan that's so sweet that we'll never get it over here. They're paying the raw price for the console and not any additional money for the game that's being included. You can't beat that. What's going on, a current and a ghoster? How you doing? Let me read some of these comments off. Agosta, you said GTA and GTA 2 started on PC, then PS1, after GTA 3 was first on PlayStation 2. Now, you're right about that. But just like Tomb Raider, I believe Tomb Raider was also on PC either day and date or it was on PC first. I don't know. But when you're a console gamer and when you're just a normal gamer, you weren't playing on PC, these games were marketed only on one place, and that was PlayStation. So even just like Monster Hunter. Prime example, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter was only marketed for PlayStation. Capcom did some marketing towards the end with the live action commercial, and they were like, well, it's available all places at the end. But that same trailer had 3 different versions of that trailer that you see a PlayStation inside those versions of the advertisement. And then at the end is something similar to this where there's a blue screen. It reminds you when Monster Hunter is out. It reminds you you're going to get some exclusive DLC if you pre-order it. And it has an image of a PlayStation 5 and a controller. And it says PlayStation 5. And at the end of the day, people see this screen and they know what this means. When you see big bold letters, you know shit. This again, I know you guys are not going to see it that way because you guys are veteran gamers like myself. But casuals, when they see this, they're like, "This is only on PlayStation. This is exclusive. I have to get this on PlayStation. One of those thoughts are entering their minds. There's no thought that enters their mind like, I wonder if this is on Xbox. No. They see this and they're like, shit, I need to get this for PlayStation. And that's exactly what a lot of gamers did. And I think Grand Theft Auto could be the same fucking way. And yes, Grand Theft Auto will not be on PC day and date. So you're going to have to pick this game up on PlayStation if you want to play the best version. There's another reason why Grand Theft Auto won't go to Xbox. I'll show you. I don't know if I have the soundbite, but all I'll say is that there was a clip I had, and in the clip, the developers said they pitched Grand Theft Auto 3 to Xbox, and they decided to go with PlayStation because Xbox had rejected them. I have the soundbite. I'm gonna send this soundbite to Lucci's Sky for safekeeping. You can go download that. I'm also gonna send it to the PlayStation Legion, and I'm also going to save this back to my phone. If I can't find it, that's cool. That is how important this soundbite is. This is your smoking gun. Great. I want y'all to listen to this. If you love Grand Theft Auto, if you understand the history or don't understand it, either way, you need to listen to this. This is the most important video clip you're ever going to hear. I know I talk about history a lot. Gaming history matters, and Xbox fans are the biggest disruptors of history. They do not want you to remember how things actually were. They want you to remember how they wish things were. But I want y'all to listen to this.
Selling game of 2000, a new idea from a small game publisher that had come to us and said, hey, we want to dust off one of the 2D games that we had done for PC. We're going to really invest in it. We think it's going to be really exciting. And these newly important executives in Xbox who would review all the pitches from publishers and developers, they said, I don't think that game they're going to be able to make the transition from 2D to 3D. They felt that it was complicated. They didn't really understand the user interface. They thought that it was based on a game that hadn't been all that successful. To my surprise, it was rejected. And that game was called Grand Theft Auto 3. It ended up selling 14.5 million units. It was the top-selling game of 2001 and would have been the top-selling game of 2002 if it wasn't beaten by its own sequel.
It was the pass heard around the industry. Despite seeing Grand Theft Auto 3 go to PlayStation, Microsoft was still well-positioned to attract other developers to its platform.
We needed a vibrant and strong third-party lineup of games that customers would love, and we wanted the industry to look at us as something that was going to be worthy of development. We wanted to have the very best games. A new idea from a small game publisher that had come to us and said,
I hope you guys could hear that. If you could not hear that, you need to let me know in the chat. If you did hear it, you can put a thumbs up in the chat. If you're a member, you can put a W in the chat. Whatever you need to put in the chat to let me know that you actually heard it. If you didn't hear it properly, I will let you guys hear it again. But right there, it makes me tear up that the history is almost forgotten because we have Xbox fans running around thinking there's even a possibility that they will get the marketing to Grand Theft Auto 5. There's 2 fucking platforms. Not Nintendo Switch 2 that we know of right now. Not PC. No. Grand Theft Auto 5 is supposedly launching on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. And one system has sold about 28 million. The other one is quickly on their way to fucking 80 million. And 20 million, almost 20 million away from reaching 100 million. If I was Rockstar, I would go with the person that's selling like hotcakes. There's another.
Mr. President, you're not listening. What the hell?
Auto is 28 years old. Its initial release date was 1997.
1997, Grand Theft Auto is 28 years old. So it's already surpassed the 25-year anniversary, which they should have been able to bring out Grand Theft Auto 6 by the 25th anniversary. But it doesn't even fucking matter at this point because they're way past that. They're 2 years away from the 30th anniversary. They bring it out this year. They can celebrate the 30th anniversary the year after. In the game, with some Easter eggs or the whole history. But I digress. Monster Hunter's been out there for 21 years. Grand Theft Auto has been out there for 28 years. These games have been out for a long time. They've been known to be PlayStation games for a long time, synonymous with PlayStation. And again, you have to remember the history. Grand Theft Auto 3 didn't go to Xbox, not because PlayStation withheld it. Xbox rejected it. Xbox could have had Grand Theft Auto 3 exclusive and possibly could have acquired Activision. Acquired Rockstar early if they just believed in the publisher. But no, they was like, nah, that's not good. That game's not gonna do good. And then they went to PlayStation, and then, hey, you know what happened? They said it sold 14 million copies in its first year. Monster Hunter is currently at 8 million copies sold in 3 days, bro. I think Helldivers sold 12 million copies in 3 weeks. Or was it 3 months? I gotta go check that one. These games are selling hot. Helldivers sold 12 million copies. Let's see. 12 million copies at when? How many? Nope. Okay, 12 million copies in 12 months. Yeah, 12 million copies in 12 months. That's pretty damn good, but Monster Hunter did 8 million copies in 3 days. And it's well on its way to 12 million by hopefully maybe the end of next week. We don't know. I think that we got the information on roughly around Tuesday. It's Thursday now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sunday would be the 5th day, and then Monday and Tuesday we might get another sales update from Monster Hunter. Because the fact that it's selling good, the fact that the reviews are good, the fact that everybody's friend is playing that shit, the world is like on fire for Monster Hunter, and you're gonna want to buy a PlayStation to play that game. That's just really what you want to do. So what are y'all? Briarios, you said State of Decay 3 only Xbox open world game. Sure. I don't know what that statement means, but yeah, sure. It seems to be an open world game, and it seems to be an Xbox title. I don't know if it's only going to be on Xbox going forward. I think a lot of their games that they've already announced that have not came out yet have a high chance of appearing on PlayStation day and date. So Xbox can actually make money. Again, Briarios, when you type stuff that way, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I'll read it off. Capcom only seller is Monster Hunter. No. Monster Hunter is Capcom's best seller, but it's not its only seller. I think number 2 comes in at Resident Evil. But Monster Hunter is way farther than Resident Evil at this point in time. So you are right about that. Monster Hunter, I believe Monster Hunter has now outsold Resident Evil, the entire series, if I'm not mistaken. I think, but that was World that helped do that. I think so, right? What is Capcom's most sold game? They said Resident Evil with over 167 million units. Here we go. Sales data shows Monster on number 1. Monster Hunter World is number 1. Number 2 is Monster Hunter Rise. Number 3 is Resident Evil 2 with 15 million copies sold. Monster Hunter World Iceborne is at 14.90 million consoles. So, damn, it would have been goddamn. It would have been 3 Monster Hunters in a row and then Resident Evil. But it is that way right now because Monster Hunter World is at 8 million and it's easily going to sell 15 million before the end of the year. So yeah, Monster Hunter is their best selling game. You know, Resident Evil is alright, it does good, but shit selling like Monster Hunter, man. God damn. Chippendale's Rescue Ranger. Where did that come from? Street Fighter and Devil May Cry disagree, but Monster Hunter is no, it's true. They updated their sales at the end of last year, and I looked at their financials. Monster Hunter is it has outsold Street Fighter, and it has outsold Devil May Cry. Now, in your personal opinion, it may not be as fun, or it may not be your game of choice, but financially, yeah, they make more money off of Monster Hunter than Street Fighter and Devil May Cry combined. Now, again, Street Fighter and Devil May Cry, very cool games, very fast action. I agree with that. I have one of the two that you're talking about, but as far as selling a lot of copies, no. Now, we can attribute that to the fact that Xbox fans didn't do their part when it came to Street Fighter 6. I purchased that game day one. A lot of PlayStation gamers picked that game up day one. King Thrash, Six Humor, I know Porter Rock picked that game up. Myself, True Witty, many other people on the PlayStation side picked up Street Fighter 6. But for some weird reason, Xbox fans refused to play that game. They refused to pick it up. You could say the same thing about Tekken 8, where Xbox fans just didn't show up. They did not buy the game. They're waiting for handouts. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah, Gregory, I understand. That's why I said I don't know why he's wording it weird. But no. Capcom has way more than Monster Hunter, but right now, as of the last 3 to 4 years, Monster Hunter been that game that sells the most copies. And if World can if World can do 10 million in less than 2 weeks, that's gonna be insane. And then if it gets over 15 million in the next 2 months, that's gonna be fucking crazy, because it's going to break Resident Evil 2 remake record, and that's gonna be fucking crazy. Because then when you look at the Capcom financials, especially at the end of this year, their first 4 games will probably be Monster Hunter. As far as their most sold games, their first 4 games will probably start being Monster Hunter. And that's why they promoted the Godfather of Monster Hunter to oversee all the divisions at Capcom, because he's bringing in all the money. Monster Hunter's bringing in all the money. And again, majority of the sales came from PlayStation, and because of that, PlayStation got a huge sale boost. A huge sale boost. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. We're going to go to the Amazon bestsellers, and then we're going to leave after that. Well, we're not leaving. I'm just going to go play Monster Hunter. Side quests and shit. Let's see. I wanted to go to the Amazon bestsellers before we go, and before I show off some Monster Hunter, which I honestly don't like to play without HDR. Now I'm a HDR fanatic, but I'll probably do like 2 side quests and a temperate quest, and then an optional if I have one that needs to be done. It probably is. And probably not in that order. So we're just going over here to Amazon bestsellers. Again, this will have a singular timestamp, like we always do. Now, I checked Split Fiction earlier today, and Split Fiction was high on the Amazon bestsellers for all video games. So Split Fiction is number 14, and it is right next to number 15, which is Tony Hawk. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, right behind number 15 is number 16, and that's a PlayStation 5 Slim. That's with the disc drive. That's $500. So again, games that are good are selling PS5. Now, if you continue to scroll down, you're going to see different accessories from PlayStation, Xbox, headsets, mouses, keyboards, stuff for Nintendo Switch, all of that. And then you're going to get down to number 35, where you see the first Assassin's Creed game that's on the Amazon bestsellers for the top 50. Again, right beside it is a PlayStation 5 controller, and right beside that controller is another PlayStation 5 game. And we will continue to scroll. We see another game, number 45, NBA 2K25. We scroll down, number 46, PlayStation Portal, all black. Then number 48 is an all black PS5 DualSense Edge controller, which is surprisingly right next to the all black Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. And then number 49, which is right next to 48, which is the PlayStation DualSense Edge black controller, is the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, which is $450. That is currently number 49 within the top 50. And number 50 is Mario Kart 8. Still fucking $50 after 7 years. But again, we can't say anything bad for Nintendo or we will be crucified. I don't like that, but it is what it is. And now we are over here on the other half of the top 100. And we do see Monster Hunter Physical at number 60 for the PlayStation 5. And the reviews have went up. It was sitting at a 2.5 stars. Now it's sitting at a 3.5 stars out of 5. So Monster Hunter PS5 is number 60. We obviously won't be able to find an Xbox version, but what we have found at number 65 is a PS5 Pro console, still at $700, with over 4.5 stars. So people are very happy with their investment. That means, again, games that are coming out are selling PlayStations. We have found the PS5 Slim, physical, PS5 digital, which was on the top 50, both of them on the top 50. And then on the other half, with the top 100, we have found at number 65, the PlayStation 5 Pro console. So games, whether they're exclusive or not, are selling the PlayStation 5. That is what's going on. And again, within the top 100, number 79 is the disk drive for the PlayStation 5 digital consoles, as well as the PS5 Pro. And then we have another copy of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Remember, the game is going day and date to Game Pass, so there's absolutely no reason for you to buy the game on Xbox. And that is actually what's going on. People know Tony Hawk from their childhood, and most people played Tony Hawk on PlayStation first, not on Xbox. Yes, it was available on Nintendo 64 and other Nintendo systems, but most people, their fondest memories of Tony Hawk is on PlayStation 1, not on any other platform. So, you see Tony Hawk, you think of PlayStation. Got a lot of controllers. And number 96 is a Nintendo Switch that even after 7+ years is still $300 because they never coming down off that fucking price. And then Sonic Shadow Generations, and that's it. So out of the top 100, we were not able to find an Xbox console in the top 100. We were able to find Monster Hunter. We were able to find two different editions of Tony Hawk. We were able to find every PlayStation console. We were able to find a Nintendo console, multiple Nintendo Switch games, multiple accessories and controllers for Xbox, but we were not able to find a single Xbox game or an Xbox console in the top 100. What does that say about Xbox? Again, we're going to go to the PS5 specific section. I'm glad that I don't have the chat on the screen so you guys can fully see this stuff. It's massively impressive. Like, seriously, this is fucking crazy. We're in the PS5 specific section, and number 4 is Split Fiction. And I can confirm that Split Fiction has sold out. Split Fiction has officially sold out on Amazon.com. Split Fiction is sold out. Number 5, right next to Split Fiction, is Tony Hawk Pro Skater. This is the $130 edition. Let's zoom in so you guys can see that. I love this series. This is one of my favorite series when we do our live streams, the Amazon bestsellers. This is how we can see what the rest of the gamers are buying out there. So, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 Collector's Edition for $130 is number 5 on the PS5 specific section of Amazon's bestsellers. And the PS5 console, physical one, is number 6. It's right next to Split Fiction and Tony Hawk. And that would say these two games are system sellers. Now, Split Fiction just came out today. Tony Hawk doesn't come out for a while. But again, if you want to play Tony Hawk, even if you already have a PS4 and you probably want to play it on a PS5, you're going to buy a PS5 so you can play the new Tony Hawk game. That's what the buying habits that we're looking at show us. Number 11 is Assassin's Creed Shadows. So it's definitely going to sell better on PlayStation than Xbox. We're hearing confirmations that it's going to run better on PlayStation 5 and PS5 Pro than Xbox. Got some controllers there. Now, it's funny because both of these turned black around the same time. And that was the PlayStation Portal and the DualSense Edge. And both of them are right beside each other at number 17 and 18 on the Amazon bestsellers for the PS5 section. And that's really high. No, again, number 19, right next to both of those products, is the PS5 digital console for $450. That one's at number 19. All of them are right next to each other. Like this, again, when you talk about is PlayStation saving the gaming industry? God damn, I can't stress it anymore. Okay, let me just show you what I'm talking about. I want y'all to look at this, right? Let me make sure that the screen is right. This is the shit we're looking at when we're looking at buying habits of gamers in the United States of America. Now go take a look at this. We've zoomed in all the way. Number 19, a PS5 digital console. Number 21, Monster Hunter Wilds. Number 23, PS5 Pro console. There is a console before Monster Hunter Wilds, and there is a console after Monster Hunter Wilds. That lets us know that Monster Hunter Wilds is what? It is a verified PlayStation 5 system seller. And again, we are seeing this in real time, and this is telling us we don't need to listen to IGN. We don't need to listen to any of those crazy ass Xbox fanboys. We're listening to the facts. We're looking at the shit right in front of us. This is for Amazon for the United States of America. If you want to play Monster Hunter, you're picking up a PlayStation 5 to play it. If you want to play Tony Hawk, you're picking up a PlayStation 5. You're not picking up an Xbox to play these games. And people actually are buying the games. They're like, fuck Game Pass. I will buy the game. Thoughts? What are y'all thoughts about what you're seeing right now? What are your thoughts that Monster Hunter, like I said, I've said it the whole stream. I said it before we streamed today. What are your thoughts that Monster Hunter is selling people on the PlayStation 5? I know I can never convince some of you guys listening to the sound of my voice to buy that game, and it doesn't fucking matter at this point, because I love what I love, and you guys hate what you hate. But goddamn, I said it. That game is fucking special. Just like I said about Helldivers 2 before it came out. That shit changed a lot of things out here. Somebody said Amazon got too big, I'm boycotting. What's going on, mass producer? What's going on, buddy? Yeah, that's a system seller right there, people. Like that I'm taking a screenshot of that and I'm gonna crop it because you got 100% evidence that Monster Hunter is selling people on a PlayStation 5 right now. And like none of the journalists even want to cover this shit because they're so fucking ashamed. They were hoping that Monster Hunter didn't do good. And that's a fact. They did not like Monster Hunter doing good. They are I know what game they want to win everything, but hey, it is what it is, man. That's massive, man. That's massive. That's a massive W. A system seller. And no telling how long Monster Hunter is going to sell people on PS5s. You have to remember, this is the week after Monster Hunter came out. Monster Hunter came out last Friday. It's Thursday. It's about to be a week anniversary starting tomorrow. And people are picking this game up as if it just came out. This is what we're talking about delayed effect. The game came out last week, but people are still catching other people's videos and TikTok videos and all of these other pieces of content that will spread well after the game has came out that will influence people to pick the game up. And not only that, pick the game up with a PlayStation, which is what we're seeing right here on this screenshot. That there's a PlayStation before Monster Hunter and a PlayStation after Monster Hunter. Grand Theft Auto is going to look very similar to this, where you're going to see Grand Theft Auto right next to a PlayStation on Amazon bestsellers. that game is going to eat through so many records. It's not even funny. Man. If you love gaming, hit the like button. If you want gaming to die, you might as well just hit the dislike button. I need to know how many of you guys hate gaming. That shit's wild, man. That shit is wild. When we get back on Monster Hunter, before we actually start to play the game and battle, we're going to analyze crossplay, which is something we had not done. Now, I have crossplay turned on because I am a gamer first, and a fanboy last, and I do want to help new gamers. I want to help new hunters. I spent a lot of time on World just answering SOSs and helping people and just being that third man, being that fourth man, and, helping people, healing people. I'm not a healer anymore. I'm just doing damage as much as I possibly can. I know people are way stronger than me right now because I refuse to progress in the story, and I need to, and I will do that today. But I'm going to be going through a very busy room, and we're going to go look at different accounts, and we will see how many people are on PlayStation and how many people are on Xbox and PC. And yes, I know I'm dressed like an Xbot, but it's only to match my sword, which happens to be green and black. So I made my samurai armor, by the way, green and black. I got my bow on. I'm a bow and a great sword specialist. And then sometimes I have the charge blade. Is it the switch axe? Is it the switch axe? It's the switch axe, yeah. But most of the time, I'm just great sword and a bow. So I'm currently rank 40. I'm stuck there. 77 hours in. And over 560,000 zenny or money. There is a trophy for getting 1 million. So I'm going to be on the cheaper side as I try to get 1 million and get that trophy out the way. I have more than half of the trophies just playing. Again, I haven't beaten the game yet, but I have half of the trophies already just playing the game. That's all I'm doing, just playing the game. Okay, so I think I fucked up and went to an auto room. I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to get into a busy room. There we go. And we're not going to put veterans this time. We're just going to put any preference. Try to pick out the most packed room possible. It's 80, 85. Okay. We're going to see if we can get an 86. 84. Fuck it. 85 is going to have to work. Okay. So I'm gonna put the Elgato music back on. I'm gonna turn off the remix. I'm gonna find some more music because I got some more background music, so just gotta figure out where it's at. So let's go see who is in the lobby so we can start to analyze the crossplay. Now, the reason why we're doing this test is specifically because I heard people on the PC side say they're the biggest supporters of this game right now. This specific game. That is not true. Okay. Here we go. Member list. So I'm in here. I'm level 40. And if I'm just gonna assume that anybody from Japan is playing this shit on fucking console. We gotta check the 2 people from Japan, and then everybody else is gonna be on the English side. By the way, you get a trophy for checking 40. Yeah, this dude's on PlayStation. You get a trophy for checking 30 people's profiles, by the way. So we checked him off. He's on PlayStation as well. That kind of made sense. They're both from Japan. Let's do a more American name. Anna. Let's do Anna. So this one does not have a logo beside their name. So they must be on, and they're level 1. They're rank 100, by the way. That's dope. They must be on either Xbox or PC. Let's check our next one. Because when you're on PlayStation, they show you. When you're on another platform, it doesn't look like they're going to show me. Hero Titus. No. Smuggler of Void. Let's check that one. They're not showing a symbol. We're just gonna chalk that up to PC and Xbox. Kang, nope. Let's check JD. That's PlayStation. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? This JD person is PlayStation. You can see it right there beside his name. Hero Titus. What are you rocking with? You see this one? This person. They don't show the platform they're on. So I mean, that's one of the things I kind of don't like about Monster Hunter. A lot of other cross-play games, they would, you know, make sure that you know somebody's on another platform. Now we do know they're on another platform besides PlayStation. We just don't know which platform. This person's off. Let me go see. This one's on PlayStation as well. I'm gonna check one more. Yoshi. That's gotta be PlayStation. Yeah. And he made his sacred look like Yoshi as well. That's fucking funny. I saw somebody make Mario and Yoshi. I thought that was pretty cool. Killer Pythons. That's as American as it gets. Killer Pythons. That's something Hulk Hogan used to say. Let's see who's this. That's PlayStation. That's another PlayStation person. Oh, sorry, my fault. That's another PlayStation person. So the majority of the people we checking, and most of the people that are from Japan, we're not checking them because we already know that's PlayStation. But the majority of people we're checking, most of the people we're checking, they seem to all be playing this on PlayStation. I mean, it's pretty obvious. This person's no. This person's on another platform. I don't know what platform they're on. They're level 89, 51 hours in. I'll say possibly on PC. How many missions they've done with a great sword? 100 and 115. Oh, they're great sword and bow, just like me. Oh, okay, cool. Speaking of, let me see how many missions I've done. Damn, I did 138. So I know I gotta be like rank 100 once I take this cap off. Damn. Look at my dude, man. 77 hours in the game, rank 40 right now. I don't even know what that's all about. Oh, that's the number of trophies I got, which is 26. Okay. A lot of people got some dope ass armor. Like the females armor is actually looking really, really good. They did really good. Ah, it's just so fucking dope.
Right.
Oh, he got those he got the double swords. Wow, I remember those. They look way better now. I remember those from World. They made them motherfuckers look really nice. Look at that. Oh, I gotta get far. Let's see what I got to do when it comes to optional. I have one side quest right here. Is there any other? Oh, I have one side quest, 2 side quests. Is there anything else? I really don't want to do. I don't want to do this dude. Oh, this one. Well, I'll do him before I do these 2 annoying pieces of shit. Let me see. What quests are these people doing? Ooh. I couldn't do this if I wanted to. I gotta be level 31. But they say I can't do it. Oh, the maximum number of people have already joined that one. Okay, that makes sense. Fuck it. Let me join.
By order of the guild.
Did I eat? That's the question.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Oop, let me go put all this. Yep, I gotta put this away. That too. Okay. My meal is still active. Okay. Let me get out there and help. When you are on Monster Hunter PS5, you don't have to worry about the right settings. Everything tweaked at the most efficient settings. You're fucking right about that. You're damn right about that. character really thought he was gonna jump across that ridge, even though you could.
There are a lot of monsters there.
A temple monster. Look at the size of that scar.
Is that a Rathian? So now you have the ability to look at a Rathian or any monster, and they will tell you now if they have a crown. They also so if you want a crown hunt on this game, it's much easier. That's from what I'm hearing. It's much easier because when you're just out in the wilds and you're seeing random monsters, you can look through the binoculars and they'll let you know, hey, if it's a crown, and then you can just start fighting them. Somebody got a platinum in like 77 hours, but motherfucker, I'm enjoying this game. I'm not racing through it.
That's our target.
Oh shit, you fucking bitch.
Heels inbound. Wait, almost there. Julio's there, plundering.
Oh, he's getting away. Fucking knew it. I was like, man, right when I got my aim right. Fuck this.
I'll see you back at camp.
Get down from there, you fucking bitch. Okay, buddy, cut that dumb shit out. Get on. Got him. Beautiful finish with the arrow. Call me the green arrow. Beautiful finish. Can I harvest this? Nope, they're not gonna let me harvest that. I need to watch the new episode of Daredevil as well. Jay, just not feeling well today. My stomach pains plus feeling sick. But apart from that, okay. Okay, well, I hope you get better. Eastern Conference Gaming, what's going on? You say PlayStation 5 is king? Yes, it is. It's going to be the first system to 100 million, and it will outsell the Nintendo Switch. That's a guarantee. PS5 will go on to outsell the Nintendo Switch. And it's going to be thanks to Grand Theft Auto 5 and Monster Hunter Wilds. Let's see what we got. Wow. Wow, look at all this. Oh, that's what we talking about. I needed all this. Make me a new weapon. Okay, so I helped one hunter out on a temper quest. I'm gonna go do... Even though I don't want to do one of these, I really want to make an ice weapon. I don't want to waste all my money or stuff, but I do want to make an ice weapon.
See you later, sure.
Like I would love to make it like an ice sword, but I don't have any ice. Maybe water? I don't really like water. That's sad.
Ancient technology. Handle.
Damn, get that shit. Damn. I mean, but it wouldn't have any damn, it would be a strong weapon, but it wouldn't have anything. Damn, man. I forgot how I made the weapon the last time. Is this how it was? Okay. That's a strong ass weapon, bro. I can almost get 1,000. I don't want a sleep weapon though. I just want a strong weapon. You know what? Cancel.
Alright, let's see what we can come up with.
I think that I need to say that And maybe just try my hardest to do another temper. I'm gonna try to fight this dude real quick. I really don't want to fight this dude without making a good weapon. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that powerful sword that I was looking at and call it a fucking day. I'm just gonna use materials. I'm just gonna use some materials that I normally don't use and make that weapon real quick. Because I'd rather do no elemental damage than elemental damage, especially if it's high damage. Artisan.
Who doesn't love a little ancient technology? Ready to work.
Fuck it. Water. Water, sleep, poison. Water, sleep, poison.
Look good. Now that's a good choice.
Okay, so
Time for a few from the other reps.
let me just I don't know why they automatically made my secondary weapon another great sword. And it was supposed to be the bow the whole time. I'm gonna the gobbler and botany. I'm gonna take botany off and put protection jewel. And I'm by the way, these are perks. You build them up enough, you gotta be like really powerful in whatever you're building up. Some of the perks have 7 slots and you need that ability 7 times to get the max effect. Sometimes you only need 2 or 1. Friendship bomber, intimidator. Oh, I remember what I wanted over here. I don't think I can put it here though. Let me see. Nope. There is a jewel, which is like handicraft or something. What's this thing? Yeah. Sustain. Where you at, buddy? It allows me to eat my food at a predetermined time for free without using it. That was a saving grace for me on Monster Hunter World, that I could use my potion without actually using it. It's like I would use it and heal myself, but it wouldn't use up a slot or a number. That is very useful. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna eat it again. I'm gonna eat some green eggs and ham. Elemental. Yeah, give me that. I'm just gonna eat all vegetables. Fuck it. Some nasty ass vegetables. Look at that. I'm nasty. Green and nasty. Just green nasty food. Goodness. That's gonna look fucking disgusting. Like a fucking salad, basically. Let's see what this looks like. Look at this. Fucking salad. Look at that. Just salad. I ate salad. Let me see how that shit's gonna make me.
I'll sit tight here.
I hope you do, man. Okay, no elemental damage on this weapon, but it should still do good. Let's see what the base damage is. 960. The affinity is 9%, and it goes all the way to white sharpness. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Now we just gotta go find out who the fuck we looking for. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, they're already here too.
Time to finish that request.
This motherfucker give me nightmares. It remind me of when I was fucking younger. When I fought him, I was so afraid of him. Still am. See if we can get a surprise attack. He wreaking havoc over this bitch. Yep, he still do the sliding. Ah, shit. Downwards. Okay, that's a new trick. Okay, buddy. I feel like I'm doing stuff, but I'm not doing none. Ah, fuck. Let me get out of there. Too late. Get me with that. I'm fucking greedy. Jeez. Damn! The fuck kind of barrel roll was that? I keep my motherfuckers sword white. Okay. Oh shit! Got it. Oh yeah, it's a Rados want to come and play. How about fuck you, bitch? How about that? I figured out what it was. Yeah, motherfucker! Rados, get out of my way, man. Pretty good. I mean, I'm taking some hits on it. Don't get me wrong. It's my fault. I was greedy. Ah, I'm greedy. Let me get the fuck out of this corner. Motherfucker trying to fucking kill me right now. Turn your head here. I'm gonna blind the fuck out of you. What am I throwing knives? Oh, what do you do? The fucking...
What intense heat! It's dangerous to linger on the lava.
God damn, this motherfucker's huge. Oh, fuck.
I placed a trap.
We're going for a trap. Back up, back up. Oh shit. He about to heat me up. Damn. That didn't work that well. You get notifications on YouTube. I mean on. Ah shit! Fucking bastard! He put me to sleep. Fucking them up, but I'm trying to do some damage too, but they got me sweet. What is the next move? I know one thing, I'm gonna sharpen my weapon. I'm gonna go all out. Lucky. Oh nah, fuck no, not that bullshit. Ah, he got me. I was being greedy. He got me. It's funny how slow he is to move and how slow I am to move, even though I'm smaller than him. Fucking little bitch. Not today, buddy. I know that move. Fuck. Damn, he almost got me again. Running into that trap, you freaking fucking bastard. You don't want to run into that trap. Oh, I got his ass. Look at his stomach all cut up. I forgot that's his weak spot.
You saw it done.
This thing's a trove of new data.
What the fuck? What happened to the stream? I got no idea what the fuck happened to the stream. Man, I fought that whole boss battle and the fucking this shit froze on me. What the shit? You mean to tell me this fucking laptop couldn't keep up with what the fuck I was showing? See, that's that bullshit right there, man. God damn, y'all just missed one of the best fucking... You know what? I'm gonna capture the last fucking 5 minutes of that. That was a fucking good boss battle. That was really fucking good. Blast Jewel. I don't have enough of those. Jumping. It's good. Blunt. It's good, but I don't need it. Nah, the stream fucking froze. The Elgato froze. I don't know. I was just seeing too much awesomeness on the PS5. I couldn't keep up. Tell y'all, man. Monster, like, even I'm passing this shit through the fucking laptop. This shit don't want to fucking keep up with that new shit. I think y'all should be able to see me now. That's wild as fuck, man. That's some crazy ass shit. We got some information to go over. Okay, guys, let me go save my game. We gotta cover some stuff real quick. It seems like it's some late breaking news. Okay. Seems like PlayStation's doing some coverage of some games. It seems like it would be under the banner of a state of play, but they're doing like individual long plays. It's weird. Like 20 minutes of gameplay for Assassin's Creed and 6 minutes of gameplay for Hell Is Us. Like, that's weird. Just giving them their own banner. It makes absolutely no sense.
Hell Is Us is a third-person action-adventure game that blends the old-school thrill of exploration and discovery with a deeply satisfying melee combat system. You're gonna wield a lot of different weapons, master various skills, and
I'm looking at this shit right now. This shit reminds me of Souls.
In battle, but combat is only 50% of the experience. The other half of the game is all about the exploration, the discovery, the joy that's related to them.
Yeah, this is a Souls game.
Role in your journey.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located? It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here.
So you play as Remy, and you're returning to the
country. Oh, you got a cowl in this game. That's pretty cool.
Hadia, and search for answers, but only to find that the land is torn apart by a vicious civil war. With only a few pieces of information to start with, so you'll have to investigate to uncover the truth about
this looks good,
and
though.
Figure out where to go next. But
I ain't gonna lie, this looks good. It's like a
doesn't rely on quest
futuristic
or a guided path. There's no magical compass pointing you in the right direction, and there's no quest journal with, the shopping list of everything that you need to do and in which order. But instead, our player plattering approach encourages you to follow your own instincts, discover clues organically, and chart your own course through the adventure.
It's like Death Stranding meets
we just
Dark
arrived
Souls.
at a village called Jova. This is the village where Remy was born. He remembers that. He also remembers one more clue, which is his father was the blacksmith of Jova. So these are kind of like the earliest clues that you have in the game in order to decide what to do, where to go, who to talk to, and how to chart your own path into trying to find your parents.
It looks nice.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova, when the bombs fell from the sky. I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. My parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded.
So, I'm looking for the blacksmith. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him very well. I think he doesn't like kids much. I saw some villagers leaving with the ON peacekeepers on the...
Looks good. I don't think it's day one for me, but it looks good.
Greetings, assassins.
Okay, so it looks like they put out 20 minutes of gameplay. This is what I was complaining about. This is what I was saying earlier in the stream, that I would like them to just post some raw gameplay, unedited, uncut. Just let somebody play. I don't know why it took so long. I don't think it's going to matter. I think whoever wants to buy this game has already made their minds up to pick this game up. 51 of you guys have already voted that you're buying the game. And the other 49 said they're not picking it up. So, let's go take a look at this gameplay real quick.
My name is Simon. I'm Associate Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and today we're going to go through a comparative gameplay walkthrough
what I'm gonna
showcasing
do
both stealth and
is
combat
I'm going to
for our
turn
two
down
protagonists.
his audio to 22. So he's going to narrate, and I don't really care about that. Now, they did say Naue is the better choice if you really like Assassin's Creed. She's the real assassin. I'm seeing a flawless 60 frames per second on my end. Let me see what they posted this in. Looks like they posted it in 4K 60. Good. Can always count on PlayStation to do the right thing. IGN probably got this shit at 1080p, like they always do. Now, it does look like they are running this on PlayStation, and I'm not sure if this is a PlayStation exclusive gameplay footage. It'd be fucking weird to record this 2 times, one on Xbox and one on PlayStation. But the majority of the people that's gonna buy this game, again, it's gonna be on PlayStation.
Let's disappear out of view and see if anyone shows up. Never stood a chance. Come on, it's cool to be shit.
Okay, I'm back.
Military archetypes. Let's make the most out of the shadows here and go around the problem rather than through it. We're probably bypassing a whole lot of loot opportunities right now, but it's this.
I already know about this. There we go. Show me a different season. More color. That's what I'm looking for.
Archery setup. Worth pointing out that we're not using his typical samurai armor here. Clearly not as nimble as Naue, Yasuke still has a pretty respectable amount of traversal skills as long as we read the world differently than we do when we play Naue. And aiming at his Ashigaru soldier with predictive damage, we can see that he's gonna survive this shot, although his armor's gonna break. Switching to silent arrows bypasses armor and guarantees the kill. You never saw it coming.
Nice.
Yasuke can generate a lot of sound while moving through the environment. So choosing where, and more importantly, when to drop is going to be crucial as we make our way through Nijo's courtyard. Taking a calculated risk here.
Assassin's peed on itself. What are y'all guys' thoughts on this gameplay? Again, one thing I can say, it looks really, really good on PlayStation. Whoa, that's dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. The decapitations is really smooth. A lot of blood.
First samurai daisho in this think he just noticed his buddy is missing a head. Welcome to the club.
We're good though, right? Everybody, the stream's not frozen anymore, is it? I'm hoping you guys should see it because I'm looking at the stream too and it looks like it's back to normal.
Yasuke's arsenal of weapons mostly relies on the same type of stuff that most samurai would have stockpiled in military setups. So little guard towers like this are always full of arrows and bullets for Yasuke to plunder, making his particular stealth playstyle much more generous than Naoe's more limited and cautious shinobi tool approach. Now Yasuke does have the ability to climb, although his vertical leaps are more limited than Naoe. Similarly, we can reach most high points like this and use the observe mechanic to tag people, get our bearings, and find where our next objectives are. Yes, he's a lot bigger and a little slower than Naoe, but once you get a hang of his controls, Yasuke is a lot of fun. Ooh, let's use pro navigation here and avoid being seen. This allows us to stay hidden while on the move, just like Naoe does. Okay. For the section up ahead, we're gonna call in our second ally, the poison specialist Oniyuri, who has the ability to put multiple enemies to sleep. Yeah, no poison for you. Courtyard clear. Time to move into the house. Little fun fact about Oniyuri's poison clouds, they will affect any other enemy who investigate those bodies and will also make them fall asleep. And since Yasuke does not have eagle vision, whistling in a door frame is a sure way to get the attention of whoever might be lurking behind a door and get the drop on them. Hi. We previously saw with Naoe that this house during winter is full of people. But here in summer during broad daylight, there was only one samurai guarding a tapestry, which will look infinitely better in our own hiding. Your move, buddy. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay.
It's a little cringy. The dialogue is cringy, but the gameplay looks good. Well, this is the thing. I think that this game is definitely gonna sell. Wait up, this we gotta look out for this. This is a Death Stranding trailer. God damn, PlayStation about to be on the road. I keep forgetting that Death Stranding comes out this year. Damn. Monster Hunter, Death Stranding, Grand Theft Auto 6. PlayStation is about to dominate this year. And it does not need an exclusive in every single month. Whoever said they need that, they're bullshit. Okay. I'm watching that. I'm watching that shit. Well, I can't do a 2 o'clock Sunday show, but I guess I could do a 4 p.m. Sunday show to cover this. I guess that wouldn't be it. I mean, if y'all up for it, I'll do a poll to see if you guys are cool with a later Sunday show, because I get off of work at 2 p.m. but they don't go live until 4 p.m. and I would at least like to cover this. Yeah, I'm passing on the Lost Soul side, and I'm not sure how many people that's gonna bring in. I think it's a cool looking game. I think it's very flashy. The graphics are good, but I've waited way too long, and I have absolutely no hype. I have to build my entire hype up, and unlike you guys, I've been covering the game for 7 years. I've been watching them delay this game time and time again. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is another game. I picked it up day one, and although it's awesome, it's flashy and everything like that, I mean, I watched them do the same thing, delay it again and again. I was like, well, what if I buy it and the hype will flood up on back? And it was that way for a time, and then there was other games right next to it, and I just didn't have the time, and I ended up putting it into an infinite backlog. So I don't want to buy any other game that I think that I may not play because I'm no longer hyped about it. That'll just be a waste of my time and my money. So I'm hoping that we can get some more gameplay for Lost Soul Aside leading up to the release of the game. It would be nice to have a demo, but I don't think that's going to happen. So all I can do is hope for gameplay. And from what we're looking at with PlayStation, just today, they did a really good job posting gameplay for games that we do know about, but we needed more gameplay for a little bit more convincing. And I think they did a really good job today with that. So that is very, very good. I'm going to do one sweep of IGN, see if there's anything new. Cthulhu, don't care. Styx, Blade, and Greed. Are they bringing Styx back? Who asked? I don't know. But, hey, it is what it is. Pokemon Champions official reveal. Don't know what that's about.
Check out this APY on uninvested cash. With Robinhood Gold, you get significantly higher rates than without a gold.
What's up, everybody? Damon here, and in today's gaming news, the sales numbers for the latest Monster Hunter are pretty wild. Tony Hawk 3 and 4 Remastered is finally official.
Okay, buddy. Let me just hear you say it.
While this is off to an extremely strong start that is well above the 5 million copies 2018 Monster Hunter World shipped that year, and the 4 million Monster Hunter Rise shipped in 2021. Wilds rocketed above 1 million Steam concurrents over its opening weekend and overtook Cyberpunk 2077 to become the 7th most played game ever. Wilds also helped Steam cross 40 million concurrent players for the first time. In our review, we said it continues to smooth off the rougher corners of the series in smart ways, making for some extremely fun fights, but also lacking any real challenge. Speaking of the Monster Hunter series, Capcom revealed the franchise that began in 2004 on PlayStation 2 has exceeded 108 million units as of December 31st, 2024. So we know the real figure is now at least 116 million. 8 million copies makes Monster Hunter Wilds already the 13th best-selling Capcom game ever, ahead of Street Fighter 6 and just behind Devil May Cry 5. Moving on, the legendary skateboarding.
I'm glad that he actually mentioned that the game started on PS2. That's really good to hear that. Damn, Wolverine. Keep coming back to you, man. There's an echo. There's an echo. Is it because I'm in a Discord? I don't know. Let me leave out of there. Let me check everything. Testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Let me listen to the stream. I don't know. Let me leave out of there. Let me check everything. I'm not hearing an echo. That has to be on your side. Oh, when I was playing the video? I guess so. Let me go play a game. Let me go play Monster Hunter and see if there's an echo. Anybody else hearing the echo? Are you hyped for Yotai? Let me go see. Let me go watch the trailer again to see. Let me just answer. I want to answer that question while watching it. Yeah. Let me go watch Ghost of Yotai and then I'll tell you how I feel. Because I think at the first time I watched it, it was the shock factor. And I was like really excited. And I went back and we don't got the release date or anything. I was just so fucking hyped. So let's go take a look at Ghost of Yotai. Let's see what's going on here. Let me switch this. Put the Elgato audio to 30, 64 rocket. Let's go see. Let me see if I'm still hyped about Ghost of Yotai. I mean, I haven't thought of the game in a while. I haven't looked at anything in a while. Nothing has leaked. No new screenshots, no gameplay, no nothing. Now, if they can bring this game out this year, they can ride the coattails of Assassin's Creed Shadows. However, this game has to be better than Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. So that's going to be interesting. Mount Yotai.
But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
I know that everything about this is going to be fucking dope. They're making it with the PS5 in mind, not PS4. They can go above and beyond, just like what happened with Monster Hunter Wild. I think it's going to be fucking dope. I can't wait to see if the story is as impactful as the last time, but I'm hoping it is. I know the gameplay aspect is going to be great. That and the wolves, I don't know how that's going to play. Whether you befriend the wolves and you can use them to attack people, I'm not sure. But this could be interesting. So I do like wolves. Wolves are my favorite animal. So the fact that this game has wolves is a plus. $2025, that's what they said. 2025. I don't think that game's coming out this year because it's getting a little crowded. So this game was shown off. It was revealed 5 months ago. So I would say Sony should definitely give us some new gameplay or possibly a release date. Maybe even open the pre-orders this summer for me to actually believe that it has a chance of coming out. And if they can't do what I just said, then it's probably for the best them push this back to next year. Again, you don't want to get anywhere close to where Grand Theft Auto may get a release date reveal or pre-orders opening. That event, that small tiny event for most devs is going to be a huge worldwide game industry, gaming community event. And just them opening the pre-orders or just them giving a release date is going to make people forget about any and every other game. So, I mean, yeah, man, I know it's only February. Sorry, now it's only March now. We're getting close. But we're in March. We got July and May. Sorry, we got April and May. So it's basically over 2.5 months. A little bit over 2.5 months. And then we'll be at the middle of the fucking year. Like, y'all don't understand how quick that's going to move. And strategically, you have to get this information out to the gamers. Because if you don't tell us that you're going to open the pre-orders or tell us a release date before a certain time this year, there's no point in you releasing your game if you know Grand Theft Auto is still releasing. So you have to get your information out and hopefully secure a pre-order money from gamers before Rockstar releases any additional information about Grand Theft Auto 6, especially if it is coming out this year. Like, you guys just don't know, man. I know this shit. I know how this goes, man. Look at how Monster Hunter is having a similar effect on games around it. It is the biggest game right now, and nobody's worrying about anything else. If I was Sony, I would get the release date confirmed over the next 3 months, and also open pre-orders within the next 3 to 4 months. If you're serious about this game coming out. If you're not, then just push it back to next year. But yeah, it doesn't look like they should try to bring this game out, man. It's, you know, if you're not confident, then just don't even fucking do it. That's my personal opinion. I don't want this game to come out anywhere near Grand Theft Auto and then they complain about why nobody purchased this game. It'll be Horizon Forbidden West versus Elden Ring all over again, but in the worst way possible. Grand Theft Auto is on the battlefield. No one's going to care about a samurai game. That's a fucking guarantee. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Their game looks great, Ice Queen. I'm happy that it's coming out next year. You don't want any game, no matter how exciting it looks, no matter how good it looks, you don't want it anywhere near Grand Theft Auto, especially if you're Sony. You invested way too much money in making these games for them to come out next to Grand Theft Auto and get crushed financially. Yeah, Ice Queen, I would agree with you, but you only have 3 months until June. And, you know, even if you come out in August, you have 3 months until June. So if you bring your game out, you have 3 months until June. If you bring your game out in August, you still have 3 months until June, which is about a month or two away from August. What I'm saying is that you have to get this information to the gamers, to the consumers, so they can give you your money before someone else takes their money. So they have to get this information out about Ghost of Yotai pre-orders, release date, hype, more gameplay. That right there is very important when, you know, you want to get gamers money on an investment you spent a shitload of money on. So I'm hoping that if the game comes out in June, we're you know, due for some new information from Ghost of Yotai during this month and also sometime next month in April. If it doesn't, or maybe even May, if we don't get any information between March, April, and May, then I would say June is the last month that we could get information about Ghost of Yotai before they quietly internally delay it to next year. Because obviously Sony knows they have a lot to gain from Grand Theft Auto. And as much as Ghost of Yotai is hyped up, it's not Grand Theft Auto. And man, I'm telling you, we just talking about one game and one publisher. Like, all these other game developers, bro, they better be thinking this way too, man. You need to have a 3-month gap before Grand Theft Auto comes out and a 3-month gap after Grand Theft Auto comes out. So you shouldn't be bringing your game out 3 months before Grand Theft Auto gets a release date and pre-orders open, and you shouldn't be bringing your game out 3 months after Grand Theft Auto 6 actually releases to the public, because no one's going to care about shit 3 months after Grand Theft Auto comes out. They don't. So while Grand Theft Autos come out, so you give them a 3-month cooldown, and maybe people will start talking about something else. And I'm just wishful thinking right there. Now, Grand Theft Auto could be so awesome that people keep talking about that shit for the remainder of the year. It's just so much, man. It's so much. Nah, you can't bring out anything in September. That's way too close to Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is supposed to come out in fall. You should never bring anything out in September, especially if there's a big game coming out during the holiday season. Financially, that's not a good idea, because the gamers are going to give their money to the bigger game, and they will wait for it. I saw what happened with Call of Duty. They skipped, a lot of people skipped a lot of games in August and September, and then ended up just buying Call of Duty. They're like, I'm cool. So when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, it'll be the same thing. Like, people were like, well, Grand Theft Auto's coming out. That's the only game I want. Then that's the only game that's going to get their money. So if Ghost of Yotai comes out in September, but they already know Grand Theft Auto is coming out in October and November, they will skip Ghost of Yotai because of Grand Theft Auto. That will happen. Especially going into the later part of this year, money is probably going to be tighter and tighter for a lot of individuals around the entire world. And if they can spend their last $70 on a game, it between Ghost of Yotai and Grand Theft Auto, it's probably going to be Grand Theft Auto. Now, I'm not going to lie. If it was between Ghost of Yotai and Grand Theft Auto, I'm probably going to pick Grand Theft Auto as well. You know, so. Oh, it sucks, man, but the truth is the truth. Yeah, Ice Queen, PlayStation could ultimately give an exclusive state of play for Ghost of Yotai that reveals more gameplay and a release date. They have between February, March, and April to do it. And then they're supposed to have the showcase during the summer. So maybe they want to wait until June or the end of May to do their PlayStation showcase to show us what they have for the rest of this year and coming up next year. That'll be a great time to get some information out for Ghost of Yotai, but that would also be the great time to get the release date information out. Again, no one knows when Rockstar is going to announce that pre-order, but it's going to change the world. Like, y'all thought that trailer sent shockwaves through the gaming industry? Wait until people have the release date for Grand Theft Auto 6. People gonna go crazy out here, bro. And at that very moment, people are going to have to pick a next gen system to play that game on. So, yeah, a lot of things are going to change. They say I'm 81% done the story. It's pretty good. What the fuck? I need to get in contact with True Woody. I haven't heard from him all day. Yeah, timing is everything with these games, man. Especially, again, if you have a huge game coming out, if you've studied and did your research, you would understand if the game could leave shockwaves. Monster Hunter is leaving shockwaves right now. Like, everybody's talking about it. People are playing it. People are enjoying it. There's funny videos being posted. There's memorable videos being posted. Friends are playing with other friends, and it's just a lot. Then you got the cats. People love cats. This game has cats, so like it's checking all the boxes, and that's one of the reasons why it's doing so well. Also, not to mention the food that the game has. When I get in here, I'm gonna do one SOS, and after that SOS, I'm gonna shut the stream down and continue to play the game, and I'll probably be streaming it on Twitch. Now I'm gonna do timestamps, and I'm probably gonna take maybe a 2-hour break, so I can get caught up on the Daredevil episodes. I think there were 2 episodes posted so far. So I need to go watch those 2, and then I should be all caught up on other stuff. I need to check my text messages too. Try to fight this chicken by myself. I'm not sure if it's a smart idea or a dumb idea. We'll find out soon.
Mind if I hop on?
A tempered monster! Look at the size of that scar!
See, that's what I'm talking about. They now let you know. That's the biggest one. Oh, they do have a crown underneath. It's a silver crown. I don't gotta fight you, bitch. Look at that. That is very nice.
I gathered some materials too.
That is very, very nice.
I made eye contact with it.
What a truly magnificent tree.
I think we'll find.
Potential target is appearing. Check your map when you're ready.
Yes, I know. Stop fucking telling me, man. God damn.
The wyvern milk seems to be leaking out in irregular locations.
I'll go on ahead then. Wow, what a view!
just want to find out if this tempered one has a crown or not.
This place looked like before it fell into ruin.
Yeah, it's impressive in its own way.
You move around so fucking much, man. No tempers here. Like putting this ghillie on and just checking them out is the best thing. Damn, man, this shit's fucking easy now. Crowns are gonna be easy as fuck to find.
Over here, come on.
Yeah, it's not about what they're gonna do, it's about how much time they have to do it. Whatever they decide. Like, they don't have a lot of time, because once Grand Theft Auto gets a release date, it's gonna overshadow not only Ghost of Yotai, but every other game.
Look, you can see vague outlines of the giant guardians in their cocoons.
My lives are flashing before me here.
Gotta check this Dashima and then save this game, do my timestamps, and go watch Daredevil. I've been dodging spoilers all motherfucking week. Yeah, that nigga mad for no reason. I'm trying to fight the Dashima. Does my fucking secret know where this fucker is or not? Did he leave? He's trying to leave, bro. God damn it. Yeah, he's about to fucking leave. I just wanted to see what. Okay, he's nothing special. I'm gonna try to fight this dude. Let me customize a good meal.
Got you. this to me. Heels inbound. Heels inbound.
Probably what the fuck here. Okay, get up, Jay! Get up!
Sorry about the delay.
Get up!
This is nothing.
Come on, Jay, walk away! Walk away! You always put me fucking sleep. You wanted to kill me right now. If it wasn't for the fucking additional distractions, you would have fucking shitted on me already. I can only imagine fighting this shit with 2 people. Fighting like 2 other AI hunters.
You can carve materials out of small monster drop something.
And we missed!
There it is.
All right, well, time for me to be off.
I knew they wasn't gonna let me do that.
It's nearly done. Where to next? Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Another monster's horning in.
Ah! Okay. That's enough. Did a temper grievous. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that. Now, I want to make a weapon, but I did use some materials to make this one.
Let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
What the fuck? I can make this shit stronger. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. I had no fucking idea I could do that shit. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Okay, I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy.
Let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
Nah, I'm about to go crazy. I've been collecting all this shit.
I'm ready to work.
Shit! I maxed that shit out.
Ready to get to work?
Yes, I am. Oh, fuck.
Look good. Hello.
Oh, that's much better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Max that motherfucker out completely.
Now that's a good choice.
Damn. Wow, that shit's good. This sword is definitely super powerful, and now it's gonna do a lot of shit. Damn. Okay. When I get back on here later on, I'm gonna test out this blade. Okay, everybody, that's the end of the show. It is basically 5 o'clock. We started at 1. I think we did real good. Damn. I upgraded the fuck out of this blade. I really want to test it out on somebody weak. Shit, I'll test it out. Let me test it out. Let me go help somebody in low rank. Who needs help? we will. Motherfucker really is. You know, motherfucker low as shit. Wait up. Did I join that? Why does it feel like I joined the quest, but I didn't join the quest? Hold on, man. Didn't I just join somebody SOS, but it didn't? What the fuck is that? I am trying my hardest to get in here and help this newcomer. And also see how powerful this fucking blade is.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared? A supply shipment's coming. Hope you find something useful.
Okay. There we go. Well, that sucked because I didn't even get off the horse. But hey, a W is a W. I learned how to shoot fireworks now. Miss Piggy. That's a crazy name. Okay, that's it. I wasn't able to get to test out the blade and see how strong it is, but money is money. Gonna have to do some more investigations to make this money. I could spin it all. Okay, everybody, that's the show. I'll see you guys. I think I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday, Sunday. It's just not gonna be at 2 o'clock. We're gonna push it back to like 4, and we'll time it for the Death Stranding event and cover the fuck out of it. So that should be fun.